Well, I can't stress the importance of an attunement enough. In reality, there are some people out there who, not understanding Reiki, practice it thinking that all you really have to do is ask Reiki to come in and it will. In reality, the way that it's been set up for us, and there are different reasons as to why that may have taken place, but the divine decided that that Reiki would be transferred from one human being to another through the process of an attunement. And so, in order to enter into a lineage, in order to be able to transmit the healing frequency in the traditional Usui form and fashion, we have to be attuned to Reiki. And so through this program, you'll actually be attuned to Reiki. So let's talk a little bit about what an attunement is. First off, an attunement is a very sacred, personal experience that you have with the divine and with your Reiki master. What's going on in an attunement is that the Reiki master is actually going in and readjusting your spiritual body. And so that sounds a little bit intrusive, and in reality it is. It's a very intimate experience. They actually open up your energetic field or your auric field, and they place the Usui symbols in there. The Usui symbols aren't any huge secret, but traditionally they've been kept very sacred and very close within Reiki circles. However, the symbols that are used are primarily the Usui master symbol, so that's the symbol that authorizes the Reiki master to actually give you the attunement. There's a symbol that draws in the Reiki called the power symbol, and increases and focuses the Reiki energy that you are applying. There's a symbol that has to do with the mental and emotional state of the being who's receiving the healing. And there's another symbol that has to do with sending Reiki across time and space. You'll learn about all of these symbols if you move on to the Reiki second degree practitioner course, where you'll actually be given the symbols, shown how to use them with another individual and on yourself. Suffice it to say though, one of the symbols that I just mentioned is a symbol that has to do with working with other individuals and even with yourself across time and across space. So though it may seem counterintuitive, we can actually send Reiki at a distance. And that will be explained as well in Reiki second degree, in the Reiki second degree course. And attunements, if you go on through mastership, attunements can be sent across time and across space. I've been able to attune several people to different degrees of Reiki, even to master level of Reiki. And they've all had profound experiences with it. And so I'm sure that you'll have an equally profound experience. A profound experience can be interpreted in several different ways. Some individuals feel a lot of vibration within the body. Some individuals feel an increase of temperature or pulsation or pressure within their hands. Some individuals kind of just drop in and end up visually seeing things or smelling things or hearing things that are out of the ordinary for them. And some people just feel a deep sense of peace. Regardless of what you experience, it's your experience and it's profound, and it's an experience that the divine has delivered just for you. So let's talk about what you need to do to prepare for this initiation or for this attunement. You want to make sure that you're in a place that you have some privacy, where you're not going to be disturbed by a whole lot of sound or have a whole lot of distractions or people walking in and out. You're going to want to sit in a chair if that's comfortable. However, if you're lying in bed and you're kind of just stuck there for whatever reason, then that's fine. That can be worked around. Spirit can work through any situation that we're dealing with, so that's not a problem. And if you would prefer to stand, that's acceptable as well. And so what you're going to do is you're going to typically sit in your chair in Gasha meditation pose that we talked about before, with the thumbs at the heart chakra, right in the center of the chest, pointed up. And in a meditation, we typically close our eyes just because that cuts us off from the physical world and helps us to dive more fully into the spiritual realms. However, if you have a need to keep your eyes open, that's fine as well. And so there are going to be different places where your hands are going to need to be moved. If I was working with you physically, I would actually take your hands and move them to different places on your body. And so you will hear a voice in the attunement portion of the course telling you to move your hands to different places. There will be one part where you're told to move your hands to the crown of your head. And you'll actually move it to the crown of your head and then open them to the rear of you slightly. And you'll have some symbols blown into that area of your hands and in your head. You'll then move them back, and the Reiki master or the teacher who's attuning you will attune you in your forehead, and will have you open your hands as they blow in those symbols to your forehead. They'll have you do it at your throat. They'll have you do it at your heart. And then you'll be instructed to put your hands out and open it as if it were a book. And symbols will be deliberately and purposefully placed right in the palm chakras. You'll close those up. You'll then be told to lean forward slightly while the Reiki master puts the symbols down your back. You'll be brought back into the upright seated position. And then in conclusion, your hands will come up above your head one last time, again opening to the rear. The last symbols will be sent into the crown chakra. And you'll finish up in Gasha meditation pose. Again, I congratulate you on this experience that you're about to have. And attunement is a very, very intimate process. I'm excited that you're willing to take the plunge and step into this new experience. And I'm sure that it will be everything that you've imagined.